welcome back to Knockin' You Out. Let's see where these new storylines will take us. According to Triple H, there will be all new landscape tonight, whatever that means.
For the first time ever, Raw is in New Mexico. This dynamic Albuquerque region offers such vibrant landscape, incredible combat.
They're in Mexico? Oh.
It's the championship landscape of WWE that has now changed so drastically. We have a jam-packed setting, Rio Rancho Event Center, for a night that will be filled with celebration and anticipation. Welcome to WWE Raw Live on Netflix, presented by DoorDash.
Rancho Chucamonga. Recap time. Hi there, Mackenzie. I'm doing just fine.
Will it be CM Punk? I need to be champion, but I need air in my lungs. Big time heavyweight battle for all the noble between two of the most popular superstars in WWE today.
I'm just busy getting ready for the Wayfair guide to put up my bed sometime this week. I have to see if it's possible to move my bed where my desk is at right now and put it over there, because there's a lot more room on the side where my bed is, and I feel like it's more useful if I just put my table there, because it won't block my closet too much. Because yes, I have 2 doors in my closet, but I'd rather open both of them at the same time. So I hope that my bed could fit here, but the only thing I would have to just buy is a screen so I could have some privacy, because if I have put my bed here, I'm going to literally just be looking straight at the door, and I don't want people, if I forget to close my door at night, to just watch me sleep. I don't care if it's my mom or brother.
The champ is here, the best in the world.
Whoa!
He just is the world champion. A couple days ago, when he made his way to the ring.
Whoa, I love that what you call it sweater he has, because it reminds me of that, what's it called, that brand. What's it called? Supreme, yes, Supreme. That definitely probably was custom made though. Hi Steve. Rio Rancho is where I'm from. Cool. I only went to Mexico once, but that was 14 years ago. I went to Mexico the day before my sister's wedding, because we were on a Royal Caribbean Sea cruise line, and we went to Haiti, then we went to Mexico, and then we finally stopped in Jamaica, and then we went back to Florida. sister's wedding anniversary was yesterday. No, wait, I'm lying. 2 days ago. And just seeing me when I was like 10, 11 years old. I was just so shy and nervous taking pictures, and now look at me. I'm awesome.
Trading signature moves, surviving sufficient attempts, gathering strength to double up his GTS in the deepest water of a championship match. It was an epic performance from two of the best competitors in this industry. That's on the Jey Uso, who absolutely aced it, but was just simply basking on the night. This is the culmination of years in the wilderness, followed by years of toil, grind.
Oh boy. Who's gonna be his first opponent, I wonder? He said New Mexico, not Mexico. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a distinction. He tripped, but he saved himself. He tripped on the rope. Now. So Jey Uso responded to those negative comments, plus, like, you know, finally talking his opinion on the whole dislikes on all his win videos, or fight videos in general, and he said, y'all win. And put a middle finger. It was nothing much. But you know, people understand what that means, I bet. Read the caption, man. And CM Punk is obviously breaking it in. Excited if it was actually won by the actual before champion, but okay.
I said I feel real good, but I didn't get here alone. There is an entire litany of people that I need to thank for getting me here. But listen.
Another humdrum day, just slinging burgers. They're in Mexico. Yeah. New Mexico, yes.
I appreciate the sentiment. We're going to cover the difference between deserved and earned in a couple seconds here. I don't want to make this sound like an overly saccharine Oscar speech. There's going to be people I forget, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet.
Where's the location for Raw tonight? Rio Rancho, New Mexico.
Right now, with little Larry, my smart, very funny, intelligent, beautiful, tough, mean when she needs to be, ass that won't quit, AJ Lee.
Yeah, great, when she's coming back. Fuck off if you're going to talk about her and not make her come back.
Next to me in the bad times so we can stand next to each other, chest puffed out, and enjoy the good times. Now, number two. Number two is all of you. Number two is all of you.
Because I saw Lola Vice was in Mexico. Yeah, because there was a AAA episode that happened yesterday. I just wasn't aware because WWE didn't advertise it. But I have some news about that regarding what happened because it could actually affect NXT tomorrow night. So that's the thing.
I would like to thank is Jey Uso. Main event, Jey Uso. Thank you for the tough match. Thank you for the hard fight. I couldn't have done it without you, and I appreciate you. You truly are main event. Yeet. Now, I like to think that going forward, we can still be friends, but I understand if that can't be. I won't cry about it because I said originally when I came back to this place.
You're not here to make friends with money.
I did not come here to make friends. I came here to make money and be champion. And now I am that. But what I do know and what SummerSlam taught me is I held on to this title after beating Gunther, and I held this title for, what, 3 minutes?
He was name dropped.
And it wasn't long enough, so it tells me that going forward,
I'm telling you, he's going to show up in John Cena's tournament tonight. If not tonight, then sometime soon.
The good news, ladies and gentlemen, is that there is no snake in the grass. Seth Rollins waiting in the wings, creeping around in the dark with a Money in the Bank briefcase.
New Mexico is a beautiful place to live. I don't know.
If you would
I never thought of like living. I never thought of living outside Long Island. Like it's always fun. Yeah, I wondered why he didn't do that when he actually won, but okay, whatever. I questioned whether he would taunt him about that, but okay.
Seth, that was for you.
Yes, thank you. But anyway, I never thought of myself living somewhere outside of Long Island, really.
My business, I will put you back on the couch.
But I do want to travel. I don't really see myself leaving Long Island, but I do see myself traveling sometime in the future.
Without a crown, and now I got the crown. And with the crown comes a target, and I know there's a target on my back. There's a target on my front. And I look at that locker room full of badass talent, and I know that every single month
even my friends say I belong in Harajuku, Japan, just because of my outfit style. And I'm like, yes, but I would not understand shit. Like, sure, anime teach you basic language and stuff, and I've watched so much that you pick up on a couple of sentences, but I can never be that fluent. I would have to do a lot of studying to be fluent.
They're coming for my goal. And listen, I want to be a fighting champion, and I want to be a fighting champion for a multitude of reasons. The first one being, there's a lot of people I want to punch in the face. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman, you're 3 of them.
That's not really a lot of people, but okay.
Myself against the best that this company has to offer, the best professional wrestlers walking the earth right
Google
now.
Translate. Yeah, no. Google Translate is not a very accurate translation because say you look up Spanish words on there and it's only like, you know, we as Puerto Ricans have a different way of saying it, and Google Translate's version is basically a way Mexicans would understand it because sure, we take some words from them, but a couple of sentences and a couple of pronunciations, no, they're not the same at all. So that's why. Why do you think China has formal China and China has simplified China? So they should do the same thing. They should do the same thing for Spanish and Canadian French and all that.
I'm your huckleberry. Finally, my contemporary, somebody who's only got a few short dates left. John Cena. I know you're busy. I know you don't got long, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. We're going to try to be Mr. 18-time World Heavyweight Champion.
I didn't know they didn't have Puerto Rican language translated. It's not really a translate per se. It's just that we have different slang and pronunciations to words, and there's always a difference when it comes to when it comes to countries that use the same language, but they do. Yeah, he said he was coming back. Whatever. Anyway. I was saying that, yeah, I don't know. I was saying that, I'm trying to think of like a sentence that we would say. I really can't think of one right now, but I remember my mom telling me that we say words differently than what Mexicans or even Salvies would say. Hi there. What am I watching? Read the caption. What do you think when they say Puerto Rico is a part of the United States? That they're smart and they know their history of their country, because whoever doesn't agree with that is dumb as fuck and are very, 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 very uncultured. WWE is that lazy that they need to rekindle this old feud. Name is Pikachu, yes. That's my username, yes, but you could just call me KK. Gentlemen. Charmander, amazing.
And we're about to take a walk all the way down to that ring. I heard the reference that there is a king without a crown. I don't just see a king with a crown. I see a bitch without an owner! Now that's for you, Mr. YouTube. The front of the line,
Well then, if you call him a bitch, that's fine.
belongs to the man that pinned Roman Reigns. The OTT, the tribal, the Bronson Reed. The front of the line belongs to the future of WrestleMania.
He wants to say Brock Lesnar so bad. It's not the same at all.
You're not even the back of the line. You're on the line, waiting just to get in line for an opportunity at a champion that has been champion for 2 days, which makes you 432 days short of when we
Hi there,
were the
DM,
world
welcome.
heavyweight champion. And need I remind you, I'm not the one that lost our title.
Our title?
Your move. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Get to stepping. Now! Now!
Do whatever you will to Logan Paul.
Newsflash, you snooze, you lose. You're pretty big, guys. You're pretty slow. I was here first. If you wanted the spot, you should have put a little pep in the step and got some hustle, Mr. Hustle.
You did not just say that.
The reality of this is that he bought everybody 2 weeks to live. Because we had to sit back there and be patient for 2 weeks right after we dropped Seth Rollins in the dirt. Had to be patient for weeks until the new champion is crowned. Congratulations, punk. You had your moment. But the dog isn't waiting anymore. I'm coming for what belongs to me, and there is nothing else that stands in my way but a man holding on to my championship and keeping it warm for me, and some dumbass YouTuber who thinks he's tough. So I suggest both of you get out of my ring or I will whip both of you like a
Dude,
dog.
CM Punk is not with him, so I may hate CM Punk and Logan Paul, but I'll always say I'm with CM Punk more than him.
As a vision surrounds the ring.
Did you hear Dad is considered managing him? You mean Braun Breaker and Scott Steiner? Yeah, I did hear that. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure of that because Rikishi said some bullshit like that about Jey Uso and Jimmy Usos, and I don't believe the parents' influence on their kids or family members, relatives, whatever.
Wrong time. He just found out, and now Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed circling the new world heavyweight champion CM Punk. And Bronson trying to fight his way out of it.
He should have ran when he had the chance.
For CM Punk replaced by the reality of what being world heavyweight champ really means. Fear, foreboding, and the constant threat of killers in the Raw locker room like the Vision. Just as they did to the last world heavyweight champ.
Let me guess. Logan Paul is being hated so much that WWE figured the only way to do it is to make him have a babyface turn. Which I doubt will actually help him because the world hates Logan Paul no matter what good he does to this world. So
The vision breaker and Reed beating down on Logan Paul. First time we've seen Paul back inside
yes,
the ropes.
do what you will.
Perez.
Yes.
And he is slammed down.
Yes, do it. Yes, take him away from here.
Trying to get some control of the damage already done to Logan Paul with a world heavyweight champ. Living dangerously here.
Hi there from UK. Hello. Any thoughts on the next episode of Has Been Hotels? Am I excited for it? Yes, I am. I'm always excited for that. But I have no idea what the third episode is about really. But I do know that it involves Cherry Bomb and Serpentis. I think it's like Cherry Bomb, like, you know, admitting that she does misses Serpentis and having feelings for him now because of his sacrifice. Or hearing that he's in heaven and wishing that she could go. She hears that she goes to heaven. No. She hears that Serpentis is in heaven and she wants to start redemption so she can get up in heaven to go back to him.
And it was a wild scene a week ago with the Kabuki Warriors putting forth yet another post-match beatdown tonight. I'll have to answer for it.
Who's fighting? Nobody. Just a silly promo with CM Punk and Logan Paul's back. Nobody cares really, but we'll acknowledge it just for the sake of it actually happened. They almost turned Logan Paul babyface. I know because he's hated too much, and WWE is like, you know, hoping that if he's a babyface and could be in the good grace of the WWE audience, that it wouldn't make all their like, you know, collaborations and paying, even when he's like, you know, only shows up like maybe three or four times, like maybe once every like he shows up maybe 3 times every 5 to 4 months, I would say. So, and they still pay him highly because of his stupid Prime drinks. So the only way to like make it look not so pointless is if they make him popular and that the audience will want to see him more.
5 years removed from whole
Agreed, but at least it's great in doing some work.
Challenges of this generation.
What do you think of Loot? Delusional and crazy like I thought of her last season, but I do wish that she could have made out with Adam at the end of season 1 though, because I just hate seeing a lot of Adam and Luke artwork, and like I'm like, damn, that could have actually happened in Has Been Hotel, and not to mention all the cosplayers that couples cosplayers, to be more specific, that cosplay both of them together. He's young and very talented. Yes, he's talented, but what's talent? What's talent if you're not going to show it? What talent are you like training for if you're not going to show it by not showing up? You only show up like every once or twice in a blue moon. Like, for someone who says they're so committed to their company and gave up their second career just for this one, He's not showing up and doing his job. Like, maybe people would take you seriously if you stop worrying about your prime drink and other business collaborations and just focus on the career you actually said you want to take seriously. Do you think Adam will go to hell? Nah. Vivzy Pop already said Adam's not showing up in hell. But people wanted him to. Purgatory. What is that? No, I don't know what it means. But if it has something to do with religion, I definitely wouldn't know what it means because I haven't really read the Bible in my whole life. Purgatory means a state of purification after death, where souls that die in God's grace but are not perfectly purified undergo the process to become holy enough to enter heaven. Oh yeah. I know of that, but I never called it that. I basically referred to it as the gatekeeper, like, you know, being in a limbo or something like that. That's the way I would like think about it. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. It's limbo. So yeah, I totally know what it means. I just have a different definition, a different word. Hi there, Mayday, how's your night? It's fine.
To a rather tense stare down with the powerhouse big man in goal, Raquel Rodriguez, excuse me. And now here they are to get this evening of action, of official match action.
Whoa, look at that outfit Roxanne has. It's something that's not steel-studded.
With Braun Breaker and Roxanne Reed beating down Logan Paul, who came on to meet CM Punk and say, I want to be first in line for that World Heavyweight Championship.
What? It looked like she's wearing her merchandise shirt, but I want to see what it has on there.
Women's World Championship, and it was really the bullying nature of those two that brought Penta into the fray. Offering friendship of Stephanie Vaquer. She stepped up to protect Vaquer, and here we are now, two on two. That's an engagement move from these two even series action. You get the sense that Nikki picked up a few things being in there with Roxanne Perez, the veteran, showing all that experience. So well scouted. Perez was a huge fan of Nikki's power. Those all the moves, and also knows all about weaknesses, including them surgically removing WWE power that she used to her advantage in getting in that part of the last one. Or did she go
Does her shirt say girl talk?
Sitting there and seeing for Roxanne, Perez. She was all business 7 days ago.
I love that attitude of Roxanne. There's no fear, no intimidation when it comes to other superstars at the top of the food chain. And talking about the top of the food chain, the absolute alpha female of the women's division. Nobody more powerful than Raquel.
I'm glad you're wearing something different, Roxanne. It's been a while since I've seen you with the exposed flame on your chest.
Coming up with an alternative forward attack now is Bella. Did you see the force that Nikki Bella's back just went into that corner?
Did you see Booker telling Goldberg, old guys need to stay in their lane? Is that because of what he said about Asuka or something? I really had no idea what happened with those two, but if it has anything to do with that, then I can see why probably.
Look at the power and the care. Now she turns and says, hey, Roxanne, you want some? Come get some here.
Stephanie so devastated in that ring. She words developed so quickly. Now a 1-2 weapon from Vaquer. Nikki Bella. Keep your eyes peeled at all times, though, especially around Roxanne.
Roxanne finds herself in a tough spot again with Rick Flair. You know this crowd's reacting for one thing, and Raquel Rodriguez is trying to stop it from happening, denying the devil's kiss from Vaquer.
Smartest thing Raquel could have done right there, but not paying attention here.
Oh, teamwork off the apron. Double cross bodies for Vaquer and Nikki Bella here in New Mexico.
Yeah, this is too much hugging. Too much hugging for a tag team.
Penta, sin miedo. The one only. So I was thinking about your finisher, Penta driver.
Oh, see my finisher, Penta driver.
The way I hear my opponent is never the same. Now, did you hear this? Yeah, because in cricket you pay the same every month. Consejo, miedo, of hidden charges. What you see is what you pay.
So, in regards to NXT tomorrow night, a lot of stuff that happened on last night's Triple A show should like change a few things on that show tomorrow night, because Chelsea Green and Ethan Page are the new mixed tag team in AAA. So now technically Ethan Page is a double champion, and this only happened because Mr. Iguana's partner betrayed him, and Lola Vice came out and rescued Mr. Iguana. But being the comedic wrestler, the half comedic wrestler he is, Mr. Iguana kind of didn't care about being betrayed. He was just happy that someone pretty like Lola Vice was comforting him, and to be honest, Lola Vice was always a better partner with Mr. Iguana. That's why they always, when it came to AAA pay-per-views, they always would team together.
Might not be related.
So tomorrow night we shall probably see Chelsea Green and Ethan Page present their champions together. And Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice will obviously team up again to take those titles from them.
You are a fighter. This is your opponent. Without the mark of the fight.
Or Lola Vice fights Mr. Iguana's former partner to take revenge for him.
Thanks to Google, Pedro knows more than he wanted to about gravel. And Judy wouldn't call herself a plumber, but she dabbles.
Things work together.
So far, if they've learned one thing about homeownership, is that there's a lot to learn. Good thing.
The Patriots play Tampa Bay this weekend. Both lead their division. I know Ro will watch the game. He always does, and he was happy that they won it again.
Constant punishment for Perez and Rodriguez. Of course, a couple of weeks
Seems like they can't get out of the 20 range though.
Perez, as you see, Perez with that double rope springboard moonsault.
Hi there.
And then there was the attack by Rodriguez after on Vaquer. It was Nikki who ran down to save her. Afterwards, they pledged friendship and loyalty, and then returning the favor a week ago was Stephanie Vaquer, and now teaming together here, Vaquer and Bella against the Judgment Day.
Yeah, I just don't know how smart it was of Nikki Bella to get herself involved in this situation. Clearly, the real target was Stephanie Vaquer for the Judgment Day. They want the gold offer. Nikki Bella could have washed her hands in this situation. Instead, she's bounced on the noble
Chicken nuggets or chicken strips? Are you watching WWE? No, cause I like to have lying thumbnails. and yes, chicken nuggets are the go-to. I like chicken strips too, but they're a little too pimply for my liking, if that makes sense.
Could create just enough offense, and she does.
Tornado DDT spiking Raquel right on the top of her head. And
I used to be a wrestler. I'm a distant cousin of Cody. Nobody said. Well, that's nice.
In the worst way, and the people are demanding it in this sold-out arena. Are they kids?
Here comes the Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
I wonder what life is like if you're a relative of a famous person.
Well, when she gets going in technical, assassin, strikes and submissions aplenty.
As good in offensive weaponry as anybody has.
I forgot it was on. Gotcha. What's your go-to sauce on the chicken nuggets? Obviously sweet and sour. Or ketchup, but I feel like ketchup's a little too salty. Not watching WWE anymore. It's all a commercial now. Yep. And it also doesn't help that they converted to AI coming up with their storylines.
Powerful Raquel Rodriguez who's trying to insist it. If she can get that SVP, but instead Rodriguez breaks free and escapes the corner.
I did a lot of hardcore stuff, and now everything hurts all the time. I bet. Why do you think AJ Styles is doing the smart thing and retiring next year? So shit like that doesn't happen to him. NXT, the best wrestling show at the moment, yes, because they're not using AI, and they actually have Shawn Michaels, who is actually coming up with his own ideas for these superstars.
Stephanie Vaquer trying to spot a weakness in this woman's offensive arsenal that simply is no one that once again tried on SVP, and it simply didn't work, and now clumped down to the ground.
All it takes is one big blow from Rodriguez to instantly turn things around.
Immediately tagging in the dynamo that is Roxanne Perez.
Thank you. Welcome to the Pikay crew.
Double springboard moonsaults again, but instead, Stephanie Vaquer had it well scouted.
Stephanie Vaquer, you cannot give her an inch because this is going to happen. Joe Taz
Gives the people what they want.
You're a pretty girl, Roxanne. Another Devil's Kiss to go to the compilation of next year.
Building just came unglued. And now softened up for something huge, perhaps. Is Roxanne Perez, who has no clue why she's out. What you think of Raquel 2.0?
Who's my favorite wrestler? It's Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. Like if you answer a question, what does get color mean? What are you saying? I don't get that. What is it?
Both competitors out on the apron. Inside out there and really took it up second. This one's a no. Devil's Kiss on the apron. Could it be? Rodriguez. Down the champ. That's 2 or 3 occasions the Vaquer has underestimated the power of Raquel.
What's next for CM Punk? Well, I have no idea. I have no idea because Nasty Logan Paul came and it looks like they're trying to use CM Punk to help him turn babyface, which will not work at all. Like, sure, if it works out for him, that's great and all, but I'll never see Logan Paul as a good person at all. Is he going to have a match today? I don't know if they just made it. I don't know if they hinted that he would team up with Logan Paul to fight Braun and Braun, but if they did, then there you have it. What does it mean in wrestling if you get color? I have no idea. I know things about wrestling, but I don't know a lot of terms because mainly those terms existed before I existed.
She jumped by Raquel, followed by a rapid pop rocks.
It means making yourself bleed. Really? I just say take a razor. That's all I say. Remember when Rachel was overpowering female wrestler in WWE? Yeah. I know.
What do you say we move forward to one of the most exciting developments we've heard? We're less than 6 weeks away from John Cena's final match. As for who will land that,
I just say take a blade up. I just say take a blade to your skin.
Says that will be earned, not given, by way of a wide-reaching 16-man tournament.
Because that's what they do to make them bleed themselves.
From the moment I announced my farewell tour over a year ago, the one question I've been asked more than any other is,
it's either razor blades or blood capsules.
your last match? My answer has always been the same. On my last day, I want to face whoever is willing to step up and seize the same
Oh, so the tournament's next week. I thought it was this week. But they have to say who's entering it at least today, right?
From my hometown in Boston.
At least a few people who's thinking about entering it.
The field will be chosen at random, filled with competitors from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and
Like the vibe here. Thanks, I'm chill.
There will be stars with whom I have a storied history. But even more, a generation of talent that I've never gone one-on-one with in my life. By the time we get to December 13th, in Washington, D.C.,
How old am I? Where am I from? I'm 24 years old and I'm from Long Island, New York.
final opponent isn't going to be hand-picked. It's going to be hard-earned. To everyone seizing this opportunity, I say good luck. And to the winner,
Hi there.
I say for one final time, you want some? Way that one is. Oh, look at the tumbler is out. The tumbler.
Whoa, they're randomizing it?
Time is now tournament. There's general manager Adam Pierce. The first tonight.
Hey, no fair. We have to wait till later. Jey Uso, what are your thoughts?
Look, I know I've been all over the place, right, Punk?
Yeah.
I seen what happened out there. Something telling my heart, man. Telling me to help you out, man. It's good by you.
Can I trust you, man? Who am I talking to right now? Am I talking to Jey Uso? Am I talking to the world?
Man, I'm talking to man named Jey Uso, Punk. The man that went toe-to-toe with you Saturday. Trust me, I appreciate that fight. You the best in the world, Oos. If I was champ, they'd be coming after me. You champ now, Oos. They coming after your ass, and they ain't gonna stop. All right?
His last match should be Ed, but it'll never happen. I know that.
Come on, what's up?
It was a rumor that Tony Khan was willing to work out something with WWE, but obviously it was just a rumor because I honestly don't think Tony Khan is that noble and generous. Did you see the ad that Trump and Vince are attending John Cena's last match? Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware that there's a possibility that those two can show up. But I wouldn't be surprised though, because slowly but surely Triple H is selling out. Is selling out because he's that desperate for money for this company. So he's becoming a second. He's becoming a second to Vince McMahon and kissing Donald Trump's ass. Whatever. As long as Donald Trump doesn't influence wrestling again, I see no harm in making him a 10. But he'll be booed out of there. So.
Just 48 hours removed from nearly dethroning the self-proclaimed king of the Luchador. Now Penta faces the dubious, debatable Luchador. Penta against a Grande Americano. That is coming your way next.
I love Penta. I watch him since Lucha Underground. Yeah, that's great. I like to see him get a title, but until he improves his English or gets a manager, it won't happen. I think honestly, they don't want him to have a title, like at least solo-wise yet, because they rather him have a title with Rey Fenix since they're, like, you know, brothers in, like, AEW storyline.
Zepbound means change. For adults with obesity to help lose weight and keep it off. Zepbound can help adults lose up to 48 pounds. And some lost over 58 pounds.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Don't take if allergic to it.
But let's see what kind of work AJ Styles and Dragon Lee could do first before we go, like, you know, trying to quickly go to Penta and Rey Fenix being a possibility.
Severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems.
Eating a tiny bag of those yesterday because my little sister got one trick-or-treating and I gave some to my dog.
If you're nursing,
How nice.
pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Since I don't wrestle anymore, now I'm a strong user. It's all season.
I'm looking to help break the cycle of weight loss and regain.
Because Zepbound means change. Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
Oh, that's my mom. I was like, why? I'm not crunching my bag. I'm not crunching my bag. My dog's name is Io Sky. No offense, but I just don't know. I just don't get the whole idea of naming a dog after, like, you know, with the after a person, or even just like a regular ass name like John or something. My brother would never allow it, but I would totally name a pet if I had one of my own after a anime character or some character like. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what kind of dog I would want, because I most likely see myself with a little teacup poodle or something. Only because I love those aesthetics that Lolita girls have with them.
Grande Americano and his dastardly sidekicks, Ryo and Bravo Americano, make their way to the ring.
That was a little unnecessary, Joe. Now, to be clear, Penta obviously lost out to Dirty Dog in a triple threat Saturday night's main event. However, 1 week ago, the Los Americanos family attacked Penta and Rusev during their Intercontinental title #1 contender matchup. So there's some major lucha beef going on.
How long do you think Punk will keep his title? I don't know, because really we didn't get any idea of where CM Punk's storyline is heading or who his opponent is, really, because Logan Paul kind of ruined the whole Envision for me. But anyway, we'll figure out soon, I guess.
As far as I'm concerned, rather Machiavellian, which I'm sure you would appreciate as an Italian, the end justifies the means.
And by the way,
I have a pet Black Widow named Spinarak. Like the Pokemon, I get that.
Killing me the other night for my love of Penta's strut, pushing this theory that I mimic it naked in my hotel room mirror.
I know they wrestled before, but I want Austin Theory to be John Cena's last opponent. People thought that it would be him, honestly, too. But since he's on the injured / alumni list, it's unlikely. I'm surprised that Austin Theory is still hired, because usually superstars on the alumni list usually get fired after a while, but the last time they were firing people, it had to do with writers and not superstars. The only superstars they fired was Wesley and that Stevie Turner girl.
It's going to be outrageous to see that in action here in New Mexico. Oh, Grande's going right to the mat.
To the luchadors of this world demand that El Grande Americano gets D-mass.
Well-placed kick. 5-hole right there. Penta says no.
Well, I have news regarding Ludwig Kaiser. It turns out he's not with Tiffany Stratton anymore. As he's been spotted at, I think, a baseball game with the WWE Spanish commentator, host person, whatever her name is. So, yeah, Tiffany and Ludwig Kaiser are no more, you guys. I don't know why, but I would think, the only subtle reason I could think of is because with Ludwig Kaiser keeping up the act of El Grande Americano, he has to keep his posts and stuff discreet, so I don't think she wanted to be discreet about the relationship or spotting, because people would be questioning Ludwig Kaiser, saying hey, why aren't you on TV? And obviously he can't say why, because he's El Grande, so.
And he's thinking Mexican destroyer on the apron. Wow! Oh,
Hey.
El Grande was just too smart for that one.
Oh, and a baseball slide drop kick as El Grande Americano
Hi there.
takes control. Do not do that. The disrespect, the derision to Mark
Shame. When John Cena retired, who's going to take his place the top guy? Well, John Cena's not really the top guy. But as far as like, you know, whoever fights him, like, you know, as far as whoever fights him, like, I would assume whoever fights him will get, like, at least will at least get some type of more opportunities, because he's the guy who defeated John Cena, if he defeats John Cena. Good. That could only work out really if John Cena loses. But if John Cena doesn't lose, then it's not gonna matter.
Thank you, Doc. Love you, Steve. It's a little hot to be flirting, don't you think? No, I don't.
Here's a mess.
Car insurance bill doubled? You should try Insurify. In just a few clicks, you can compare rates from dozens of insurance companies. And you could. I just got the same coverage for half the price. Hey, that's what I was going to say. Go to Insurify.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance.
Cosplay, yes sir. Hi there.
Excuse me.
Cosplaying is what cosplay is what, like, you know, gave me my big break on here, if you would call it that. So.
In your dreams, rated PG.
What a great scene here as we are sold out in New Mexico. First time the Raw's ever been here, just outside Albuquerque in Rio Rancho. And what a showcase.
Pink lemonade.
Penta and Grande Americano are battling. Oh, good kick by Penta. He needs a comeback here and fast.
I'd make a Killer Wednesday. Yeah, not really. I cannot stare that long or look that intimidating either.
Penta is gathering momentum.
With shots from head to toe.
Poor handstand kick right to the cover, and Grande survives it.
There's a lady on page over recruit talking about nutritional values of sour gummies.
That is Lyra in the red and Bravo in the blue as Penta goes up top.
As far as nutritional values, I know that. As far as nutritional values, I know it just has a lot of calories.
Mexican roll there from Grande Americano.
Balance himself on the top.
Oh, such a big frame. It's difficult to balance at that height. They're taking advantage.
And Penta to close it out.
Here's Penta. Some real abuse front of the neck and throat of Penta.
I'm surprised that they let Roxanne pin Nikki Bella the second time and made Stephanie Vaquer lose her tag her tag match because it's all to lead. I think it's all to lead them up to Nikki Bella and Stephanie fighting each other. They're just using once again the Judgment Day girls to help their storylines because I think they would have done the same with. I think they would have done the same with Bayley and Lyra had they not got involved with Asuka and Kyrie, but of course they got thrown out the window. When CM Punk gonna turn heel? Probably not for a while, especially not with him holding the title right now either.
As Grande's in trouble and Penta is looking for takeoff. Simply nowhere to hide when you're competing against Penta. The ring, the ringside area, we can lead wherever you go. Look at the distance that he covered.
Dose is gonna Dose Americano.
Sweeps his legs.
You out.
Get him out of here.
God damn. Give the metal thingy.
Reynolds just gave him the metal plate to load the mask. That mask is loaded right now. You didn't see it. Sure as no smelling salts. Smelling salts? Are you nuts?
Imagine I had a fish tank right there. Yeah. I could, but at the same time, I don't want to hear that noise of that, like, you know, that filter thingy right in my ear. Oh! He already did the deed. Well, you totally missed there, Penta, but good job. Oh!
Super kick right on that metal plate, and there is not losing.
Mexican destroyer off the ropes.
You did it! You did it! Cause I was questioning for a long time. You know, people could knock himself out with that metal plate that he has in with his mask. Just kick him in the right place and it could knock himself out with it. Uno and dos.
There's Ryo and Bravo hitting Penta. And somehow Penta able to get free for a moment. The Americano's on the attack.
You failed.
So what is enclosure, much to the frustration of the Americano family, is Penta. Penta just stood, dribbling a step ahead all night.
From here in New Mexico, tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts dealer.
There will be no more disrespect shown to Asuka. Never. Soでしょそうでしょそうでしょ皆の者私こそが女子ディビジョン
Everyone
の
needs to recognize that I am the one true legend of the women's division. We did last week, which is a small taste of what we are capable of.
少しだけ見せたに過ぎひんのや
Keep up tearing the division apart as we're given our rightful tag match.
Baby, we haven't forgotten about you.
Last week, in the kindness of my heart, I let you walk away.
Baby, you should be thankful to us.
But my kindness last forever. And I will still do whatever it takes to prove that the most dominant tag match in WWE are Kabuki Warriors. Kabuki Warriors. It will be interesting to see CM Punk turn heel and join the Vision as the leader to back the story.
Nobody worried about doing nothing to you, man.
You know.
I'm over here saying peace to the stream.
No, get out.
So get off me.
No, get out.
No. I'm doing
Get
this
out,
for the next.
go away.
How long is Raw still on for the next?
Get out of here. You're not doing it for a half hour.
Yo, I'm not playing around with you. I will kick that lollipop into tomorrow.
No.
It's like you're winning a 100-meter dash against time itself. Get groceries you need.
What's the next pay-per-view? It's Survivor Series, man. It's on the 24th, so like 3 or 2 days. No, 3 days before Thanksgiving. Wait, no, I'm lying. It's 4 days before Thanksgiving.
Step into a Slim Jim. Tear to the spikes.
But you know,
Unprofessional. Yeah.
no, it's 3, yeah, because I'm thinking if Thanksgiving is on the 26th or 27th, but yeah, Thanksgiving I think is on the 27th, so.
This isn't just a meet. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
We need some intriguing storylines. I doubt we'll get that. We've been disappointed far too many times for me to have hope.
Roll up your sleeves to roll out the red carpet. Because the end of the night for you.
I'm just watching.
You are a fighter.
I'm just watching to see how far WWE will go until until it like literally blows up in their face that AI ain't the shit and they need to actually use their heads like they should have done all along.
The most fuel ratings in complete vehicle history for car gurus. That's how. Boom.
You need parts? We got parts.
CM Punk sucks. Can't wait for Seth Rollins to come back. Well, you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait half a year, man.
No matter what you need.
That's how long Seth Rollins says he got.
Parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
Where are the Street Profits? I have no idea. And honestly, I don't think... Oh, it's on the 29th Survivor Series? I thought it was on the 24th. Oh well. But as for the Street Profits, I have no idea where they are, nor do I think they have any plans for them. Last time I saw them, they looked like they were going to break up the moment that they lost yet again to the Wyatt Six, but still nothing. CM Punk need a 4-year title run. I would assume since he's a top star he would, but I don't know. Because even Cody Rhodes gets better treatment despite them being equally popular. Do you think Bianca comes back at Royal Rumble or SummerSlam? I don't know, because I recently saw an interview with Bianca Belair saying that her finger's totally fine, but she can't bend it at all, and it requires major surgery because the moment she'll fight and or punch anything, that finger is going to instantly break. The doctor said if she even tries to pull a punch, her finger will just crack. like a twig again. So it feels better to her, but she can't bend it, so it's not healed on the inside.
Just watch Penta, and you're gonna say that. Listen, I just told Perez.
Wrong hand, man. Shit.
Alright.
You forgot the bang bang.
Something just like he did on Saturday night because Rusev thought that he tapped Penta out to the accolade and won the goal. However, he'd been fooled by dirty
Bianca should come back at WrestleMania. It all depends on how they're gonna handle her finger situation, because if you can't move your ring finger, if you don't have a ring finger, then how will you manage life, really? That's one thing I'll always find astounding, that people who actually have lost fingers before they manage life. I wonder how they'll put Jade as champ. We won't know until Friday. I just pray to God Nia Jax doesn't get involved. Hi there. Damn, that's messed up. Did Rhea apologize to Bianca? Of course she did. Yes, of course she did. They always make sure everything is okay. But they all say that it's all part of the job. Like, you know, they could apologize all they want, but it's all part of their job in the end. Whoa, Rey Mysterio. Is the fight finally gonna happen? Because they teased this back in they teased it back in the first episode. Well, I don't think the first. I think like the second AAA pay-per-view that they like collab with WWE. So I've been wondering, when are they actually gonna go through it? Rey Mysterio versus Dominik Mysterio again. Do you think there will ever be another Shield reunion between those CT Roman Reigns and Rollins again? Yeah, there will, but it won't be a friendly reunion ever again. Shield is dead, because the moment that Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins work together again, they're going to want Dean Ambrose back, and that's going to cause a lot of uproar, because they know how much that they can't ever bring Dean Ambrose back. He's way too valuable in AEW now, and there probably wouldn't be an AEW still if he wasn't the top star in AEW.
One of the greatest to ever do it. Well, that'd be one of the greatest apologies of all time for ruining 30 Gold's upbringing.
You think Bianca will retire because of her finger injury? If she really, really can't get it back to bending again, then yeah, I see no other way. But I hope not. But she says she's trying.
You look surprised. Listen, Dom. You can say you are the greatest champion of all time.
You can say you are the greatest champion of all time, all day long. I don't care. But I have to draw the line when you say you're king of the luchadores. Because every
How
time
do you
you
not
say that,
like the greatest
time you say
IC champ
that-
of all time, Dom? I don't like Dom as a character gimmick anymore. He needs to turn babyface like he was supposed to months ago, but for whatever reason, he's still a heel. But Dominik will always be one of the hotties of WWE for me. So
you insult our family, the name.
just needs to lose the mustache like he did back then when he was young, because I'm not really a fan of mustaches. No
Of all
offense.
time, huh? What about El Santo? Blue Demon? Eddie Guerrero?
Yeah, if you want to call Eddie Guerrero your father and you're calling yourself the greatest luchador, then you're disrespecting your father.
You think you're better than them?
Keep my father's name out of your mouth.
Yes, I'm like saying, look at you. And like, look.
Yes, I am better than him. El Santo, I'm better than him. Blue Demon, I'm better than him. Eddie Guerrero, you mentioned, I am better than him. But there's one luchador that I know for a fact that I'm better than, and you didn't mention him. And that's you.
So you think I'm great? You think I'm great?
Listen, you can disrespect me all you want. I don't care.
Hi there.
But I'm not gonna stand here.
Who's your my favorite wrestler of all time? I don't have one.
What are you gonna do? I see what this is all about. You're jealous. I mean, look at you. You're already stealing my mustache. Right? But at the end of the day,
take my home, Daddy. Take me home, Daddy.
you're just here to cash in because I made the Mysterio
I
name
love Logan
relevant.
Paul. Ew. More like despise.
And not only that, but I've already surpassed everything you've ever done. In every way, shape, and form.
I despise Logan Paul as a wrestler and a human being.
So what am I gonna have to do? Kick your ass again? So why don't you listen to the king of the luchadores and get out of my ring?
Okay. Okay.
That goes the same for KSI and Mr. Beast.
Before I leave, please.
Because I know those guys
understand
love to rub
three
shoulders with
things.
each other.
As long as I'm around,
And I feel sorry for Showspeed and
you
Kai
can never
Sanat,
be king
who rub
of the
shoulders with them
luchadores.
too, but at least they have better morals.
As long as I'm around, this will never be your ring. And as long as I'm around, you will never be the greatest Mysterio.
Yeah, as if. As if.
Too sharp for Dad right now, however.
heard what the crowd wanted. And Ray's looking to give it to him. Oh, he's got a shot.
Do it. Well, I'm glad they're going through with this, even though it took them like what 3 to 4 months to do it after teasing it the last 2 pay-per-views AAA had. And Sam Logan Paul and his brother, at least, yeah, but Jake Paul at least is taking his career seriously, and Logan, unlike Logan Paul, who says he's taking his career seriously, but is not, because he's not here most of the time to even show for it, to, like, you know, he's not here most of the time to even,
don't freeze me out, okay? You've been weird all day. It's because last week we need to talk about
to counter that claim.
No, it's not even about losing the match. It's actually about what happened after the match, because I had to see Kyrie and Asuka in the
Paul
ring.
doesn't have bad matches. I never said he doesn't have bad matches, but I'm just saying that that's all he does, have good matches. His match has brought no value to him or the company.
You want to talk about the match? Let's talk about it later, okay? We got something to focus on. Let's go.
And his matches, he does win. He cheats. He cheats, and have his Prime crew help him. So Prime crew or celebrities, whatever celebrities that are friends with him, actually.
See you out there.
I sit back here waiting. I think it's totally understandable that Lyra would have these kinds of concerns, trying to figure out everything as they're about to take on one of the most dangerous tag teams on the roster. Explain what happened last week with Bayley and Asuka.
Sure, he's athletic, but he's a terrible human being, and Jake Paul fixes his fights. Exactly. That's why Jake Paul will always be more tolerable, because he takes his career seriously. You could be a cocky person if you want. I don't really care about that. But if you're a cocky person and yet you don't, Becky is back, and you don't. If you're a cocky person and you don't show up to work, then like what does that say about you?
To get off my chest.
That outfit looks so cool. It's that's a real.
I've been going through a lot.
Is that a Metallica crop hoodie?
I got a hot husband who's injured at home. The Vision have lost their GD minds and ruined everything.
That's the kind of street clothing that J-Hope would wear. J-Hope from BTS would wear. Are you sure? Because your hair is quite a mess and halfly dyed.
Oh, shut up! You wouldn't know what cool is. The only cool thing to come out of New Mexico is a show about how much meth you people do. You know who's not cool? You know who's not cool? Maxine Dupree is not cool. But she's lucky, okay? She's lucky. She's lucky because she got to step in the ring with me and live to tell about it. And now she won't shut up about it. She won't shut up about it because
You're the only one talking, Miss.
She does not.
You're the only one talking, Miss Lynch.
Let me tell you something, Maxine. You don't survive in this business by being lucky. You survive by being good. But lucky for me, I'm not just good. I am the greatest female wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it. Other people
saying it. Sports Illustrated says it. Oh, God. Sports Illustrated plays it.
Because I am a lifelong student of the game, and this magazine isn't a text you can cram for, but I know, try as you will, take all the time that you want, train with the best of the best, it won't make a difference. Do you know why? Because the next time you step in the ring with me, one wrong move, and it won't just be the biggest opportunity of your career, it will be your last. Welcome to the big time!
Wow, Intercontinental Champion just hijacking the broadcast here.
She told you to shut up, Joe Tass. Welcome to the big time.
Give her props. She's really good, but the greatest. Nope. You could say that for me.
At the junction here.
Not just her saying it. It's Sports Illustrated that says it. Yeah. Like that was like 4 years ago, so what does that have to do with now? Yeah, this will happen when they're baby faces again. I love that makeup that Asuka has, though. I think the stitch marks is way cooler than a centipede.
It's
Kabuki
fair to describe Asuka as deranged lately, and Kyrie has been following disturbing orders. All our eardrums have paid the price, and now talking out about disrespect and how tag title opportunities should be there. Well, Bayley and Lyra opposite the Kabuki Warriors next. It's Money in the Bank time. Oh my goodness!
Asuka's really on another level. It sure is.
The money in the bank case is
Wait a second! He's cashing in!
I think I'm gonna make myself a pizza because I'm getting hungry.
The WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
We found another local pizza that's probably more better than the one leaving the road to our street. It's actually right next to the convenience store that we usually go to, and it has way better pizza and a lot more menu on the menu items. Like if it's not pizza, my mom and brother would buy gyros, and my brother said that gyro that he had last night was pretty good. So looks like we'll be ordering there from now on.
Thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you
I'll
get a
get
lump
to
or
that.
swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you are nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Wake up to Zepbound. Ask your doctor about Zepbound for obstructive sleep apnea.
The girl knew we waited this long to bring our tangy, smoky KFC original honey barbecue back. He'd be a little upset.
I'll get Ma.
Colonel lived so we could chicken. Back because you begged for it. KFC original honey barbecue.
She covers just about everything there is to do in WWE, and she owns a salon in Japan that works with a video game company, and she's a mom. She's amazing. I know.
$15 a month for premium wireless. And if you
Yeah,
haven't
I
made the switch,
didn't know that about the
here
salon
are
part,
15
but that
reasons
explains
why
why she
you
has
should
such
watch.
perfect
$15
colored hair all the time.
$15 a month. 3. No big contracts. That's actually an elaboration on point 2, but it counts. 4. I use it. 5. My mom uses it. 6. You can bring your own phone if you want. 7. Also your number. Bring that too. 8. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay.
Becky Lynch and Asuka was face to face without a teaser.
3.5
Yeah,
weeks of Survivor Series
but
presented by Riyadh Season.
it's not something to put our mind towards now.
October through March every year,
But
for all ages. And by Xfinity, the most intelligent Wi-Fi.
when Asuka goes solo, because I know after Kyrie Sane snaps at her and they do their little feud, Asuka's probably still gonna try and go after that Intercontinental title, so I can totally see that.
What happened last week? A post-match attack by the Kabuki Warriors.
She hasn't won the Intercontinental title yet. Yeah, Asuka hasn't done that.
Pairing at their best way.
The question is, why didn't the Kabuki Warriors tag Bayley? They attacked everyone else, including the tag champs and Lyra Valkyria. According to the Kabuki Warriors earlier, if we trust the translation, it was out of the kindness of their hearts, which I find a tad suspect, and apparently Lyra Valkyria does too. Of course, there is some history between Bayley and the Kabuki Warriors. Bayley was essentially their leader during their days in damage control, although
Hi there.
with acrimony when the Kabuki Warriors kicked Bayley out of the group with quite a vicious beatdown.
Underway here with Lyra and Asuka.
Well, Lyra, did you take off your makeup and just put natural makeup on?
Valkyria tonight. She is amped up for this matchup.
Yeah, she put a little bit of natural makeup on. That's
Kabuki
great.
Warriors pull it off with a little more panache than Lyra Valkyria. Stick to the woo stuff, Lyra.
Great reception for that blue stuff here. Rio Rancho Event Center sold out just outside of Albuquerque.
Not Bayley looking like what's the name of that fitness center? What's the name of that fitness center that has that purple and yellow color? Planet Fitness. Yes, there. She looks like a Planet Fitness advertisement. Just because they're the same colors.
Protect one another against the devastating duo of the Vision later on tonight.
What a dynamic attack from Lyra to get up and quickly go with the series of kicks. Saying best of her early on here. Basement drop kick, and now lateral press and the hook away. Looking to put her away, but able to get that left shoulder up is Asuka.
Just as good a mover as anyone in the women's division. And right before Bayley gets in, Asuka backing off. Got the flash bomb in perhaps. In Kyrie.
We were talking about the fact that Asuka did not attack Bayley a week ago in that post-match attack, and then when Bayley just tagged in, Asuka went back and tagged in Kyrie.
I'm not going to read too much into that. Asuka's burned herself out somewhat in the early goings, competing against Lyra, getting his fresh partner in. It's a smart thing to do. Of course, something we have to mention. We are competing at altitude.
Oh dear, cheating.
I promise you that will suck the wind out of you in double quick time if you're not used to it. You're competing at places like Denver and Mexico City, and 2 minutes into a match, just gasping for oxygen. Very similar environment here at Rio Rancho.
No doubt about it. Work their way up here into the hilltops just beyond Albuquerque to this magnificent event center. Oh, good combination as Bayley trying to get the best of Kyrie that time, but that spinning elbow by Kyrie hit right on the
All
target.
of these women are good wrestlers. Yeah, they are.
Kyrie said completely softening up the role model here.
But I think Asuka overpowers them because she's, well, I'm lying, Bayley and Asuka, because they're the OGs. They're the veteran wrestlers out of these four.
Kyrie Sane as Bayley survives it.
But Bayley mostly because Bayley came before Asuka.
Lyra was just potentially looking for the tag of Asuka. She said, no, stand there and get to work.
Orders from Asuka, however, that loss of concentration on Kyrie is costing her now.
Good elbow drop from Bayley. And Lyra, the cover.
Again, barking instructions to Asuka, who's demanding that type of carry.
With Lyra in the ring, there's the bridging pin combination.
Kyrie in no position to reach over at this point. Better start thinking quick, Kyrie. You're on the wrong side of the tracks against two highly accomplished women.
I just realized Bayley used to be a part of Damage Control, so.
And quick to the attack is Asuka now. As the teamwork,
If only Dakota was here, she could have helped. She could have helped Bayley. Imagine if Dakota was here to team up with Bayley instead of Lyra. And all the damage control girls fought each other. Except Io, cause
Attention players. The next game is about to begin.
$4.56 million is nothing to sneeze about.
And movies actually are live right now. A vote will now take place.
check my pizza.
Oh my God.
Need a little help? We got help. Need some advice? We got advice. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
My sister's 40th birthday party has a dress code, and I got nothing. She said, you have to look nice. Just go to Mid's warehouse, they'll decide everything for you. What? Sister's birthday. She's an adult. Please help me. Follow me. I knew it. I'm hot. Did I need to flex this hard on my sister's birthday? Yes.
Nice outfit, little brother.
Oh, this whole thing. Where's the cake?
We don't have cake. I'm 40. I'm 40.
She's 40, you guys.
Ticket! Get 50% off Papa John's at regular menu price when you carry out. That includes any pizza size, any toppings, all 50% off. But hurry, this deal won't last long. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Holidays. Beautiful, right? They are to her. Because she banks from China. So she's racking up cash back and gets paid when she says. And those pesky bank fees, she wouldn't know. She banks fee-free. While building her credit stress-free. Look at her go. So don't bank the old way. Drink smarter this season. I'm trying.
This British will try to survive 30 days of the entire country, hunting him down.
My kid was sick. I had to do it. I take care of my family. She chose you for a reason. Don't you want to know why?
What is happening?
Welcome to the Running Man.
The Running Man. Tickets also now. Reviews November 14th.
We're willing to offer $185.
We can do 205.
Deal.
What a great scene here at Rio Rancho Event Center. It is completely sold out for the first draw ever to be held in New Mexico. We are watching Bayley and Lyra Valkyria against the Kabuki Warriors. The Kabuki Warriors are last week after a match attacked Lyra, Charlotte, Alexa, but not Bayley. There's some curiosity about that. That was expressed earlier tonight, but right now, Lyra's desperate for Bayley to get into the mix here.
The body of Lyra Valkyria Valkyria has been put through the ringer by the Kabuki Warriors tonight. There is going to be bruises covering the body of the Dominik tomorrow.
You know it would be better if Lyra dyed her hair purple, just like Bayley. Because that teal blue that she has all the time in her hair, it doesn't work out with her new outfit now. And if you really have to make it purple, don't make it teal purple, just make it dark blue.
Is she ever? Here's the tag. Here comes Asuka. Bayley on the attack. Bayley just dominating this press.
I gotta get my pizza. It's gonna burn if I leave it.
The kindness that Asuka showed Bayley last week is clearly not being repaid here. A vicious beatdown now.
Driving that knee as Asuka just drapes her body back into the ring. And the elbow drop by Bayley to put this away.
And it's just no stopping this tide from Bayley. We see this expertly delivered elbow to the back of the neck of Asuka. Didn't quite get the win, but wobbled now is the Empress of Tomorrow. Again, out there.
Well, she's trying to chase it down. She wants more of Asuka.
Bayley needs some beats. And that's the issue.
Kyrie's leg on. There she comes off the apron.
Confuser spot there for Bayley. Was hightailing her way after Asuka. Meanwhile, Kyrie taking advantage of it. Perhaps going for the kill here.
Bayley able to get out of the way. A smart move by Bayley. Now fights her way out of position. Bayley to belly. Kick out at 2 and change.
Frustration on the face of Bayley, who thought she had this one won, and many times she won. Once that Bayley to belly connects. Just too much left in the tank, Kyrie say.
Well, she was looking for the Rose plan on Kyrie, but Kyrie fights her way into a better position, sends her directly into Asuka. A delivery of elbows from Bayley.
We're turning into the Bayley show at this point.
She has been on fire. Whoa! Right into the corner.
Once that flip head first into that bottom buckle, and now going skyward. Perez connects.
And with that massive leg drop, cannot put it away, and Lyra's in disbelief.
Well, how tough is Kyrie saying has taken a volley of high-impact offense over the past 2 minutes. Barely kicking out of this one. They're still in the fight. Without Asuka on the apron to tag to, things are starting to look really bleak here for the Kabuki Warriors.
Lyra will put more damage onto Kyrie as Asuka's up on the apron.
What time is it now? Because I'm starting to wonder, are they making AJ Styles and Dragon Lee's match with Finn and JD the last main event thing? I didn't really catch that.
By Kyrie. What an attack on Lyra. And Bayley able to save it.
Take a look at this. The stomp to the chest, but then the head slapping against the canvas hard. Lyra Valkyria was out cold there, and it needed Bayley to break that one off. Thankfully, Bayley, right place, right time. But this one balanced on a knife edge.
And able to catch the crossbody.
Impressive power there from Lyra Valkyria.
She's a total package, isn't she?
Truly, truly is. Can they get the dub here?
Into the elbow. And pulling out the leg is Asuka.
Saving it for her team. Now both teams have had the opportunity to win this broken arm. On the outside.
Man, oh man, you would think that flying elbow drop would have done it, but Asuka able to give it away. And now, could it be? As Kyrie tried to finish it quickly that time.
And trying to conjure something up here, and once again, Asuka taking a shot after that tag to Lyra Valkyria.
went to the edge of the apron. The hardest part of the grip, the edge of the apron.
Referee's really struggling to control this one that has gone all over the ringside area. Numerous cheap shots. I feel the end is nigh though for Lyra Valkyria. Not where you want to be.
Now the Empress of Tomorrow. Lining up Lyra. Kairi Sane. And Bayley saves the day.
Absolute scramble this has turned into. Let's go for Nightwing there was Lyra Valkyria. Thrown into Bayley.
There was a Nightwing opportunity, but instead.
You triggered the switch.
Out of two. Lyra.
You triggered the switch.
Amazing reaction to Bayley. There it is. She taps out.
Submission, the Kabuki Warriors.
Another impressive performance and a massive win for the Kabuki Warriors. And it really was those reflex reactions of Asuka, locking in that Asuka lock in the final seconds of this one after it had all broken down, and Bayley had inadvertently been knocked down by Lyra Valkyria. And the Kabuki Warriors just reinforcing their claim for a tag championship opportunity.
That was so weird. That's how it was so weird how they cut it like that. And oh my gosh, Charlotte is starting to dress like her now.
Smartly moving out of the way this time, and the Kabuki Warriors, they've got what they came for, which is a big victory. But in the process, they had the attention of the tag team champs, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and you feel the showdown between those four is imminent.
Well, speaking of showdown, we have a World Tag Team Championship match still to come today. Judgment Day, JD McDonough and Finn Balor. It'll be the rematch World Tag Team Championship against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. And last week, JD McDonough was one of the biggest wins in his singles career.
Is presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hi there. I guess they'll eventually disagree. Duh. They have been weird for the Kabuki Warriors to see Charlotte and Alexa going down to the ring. Yep.
Guess who's going to face Stephanie here next week for the Women's World Championship?
Big Mommy Finally, the Women's World title is coming home to the clubhouse. But first, me and JD, we're gonna go.
I can't believe he's back and doing this again to me. Honestly, this is so great. This deadbeat is. And where the hell were you guys, huh?
Where were we? What if we had been invited to your celebration? Maybe we could have been of some help. But no. Dirty Dominik Mysterio wanted all the spotlight for himself. So useless. So now, mate, you're gonna have to excuse us. Because we need to go win back our tag team titles.
That you cost us.
Keep this safe. What's up with those guys? This is just still about the whole tag team thing?
No, you are the reason that they had to put the titles on the line in the first place.
Okay, everybody relax. Don't sit down.
Oh.
Because at some point, someone's got to be the bigger person, and obviously I think it's got to be you. Look, the they'll probably stop being mad, and it'll mean a lot to them if you help them. Come on. We're the king of the luchadors, right?
You make a good point.
Oh my gosh, but where are we gonna put? Either way, we're getting both.
Oh dear. I thought they were gonna be alone for a second. I'm like, Raquel, don't leave those two alone. See this picture in the background? Yeah. As do I see it every time they show the Judgment Day's clubhouse. So nothing new there.
Phenomenal lead. Fast-paced, thrilling win to take the titles. Now the rematch, Styles and Reed against the Judgment Day World Tag Team Championship match.
There's no way you said that. There's no way you said that, JT. He said phenomenal lead.
10 friends say you have to go to that wing place and that pizza shop and that noodle spot, which you have time for 0 out of 10 nights. Fortunately, DoorDash knows all your neighborhood hotspots, so you can always get the best of what's around.
Io Sky doesn't have a storyline because Triple H rushed it. Well, at the moment, like legitimately right now, Io Sky is promoting WWE in Japan still. She participated in an indie Japanese wrestling company. It was like an anniversary or something, and she participated and actually won. So I wonder if she's like, still working with those people.
For only $6.99 each and feed your whole crew. Or you can spend $6.99 on a burger, which isn't enough to go around. 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each for the win. No matter how you slice it, nothing compares to Domino's.
We're surprising fans with a Twisted Tea drop. We're celebrating fall with the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and a 5% kicker alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
This is Tom. Work has been weird lately. He's gonna fly the coop. And fast. Luckily, AI mode in Google Search can help him hatch a plan. It's gotta be quick, and it's gotta be... yeah. That should do it. Phew. Things were getting dicey there for a moment, but now, everything's gravy. Planning a quick getaway? Just ask Google.
You gotta get this. WWE superstar Natalya
Tally is
for the first time about her life as the legacy of the Hart family dynasty. Her 2 decades in pro wrestling, heart-pounding glory, devastating loss, all of it. It's the last Hart meeting, and it pulls no punches. You can get it now online, or the books are sold. And congrats to Natty on that. All right, we are ready. Judgment Day. They put forth their absolute best in the match 2 weeks ago. Looking to defend their championships. The JD McDonough moonsault, pin the coup de grace. But it was the high-flying aerial assault by Dragon Lee that saved things. And that is why gold is around AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. And will you look at the pace to start off this rematch as JD McDonough has been on fire.
Absolute blitzkrieg attack there from the former tag champs of the Judgment Day. That was a little mistake there, really, from the tag champs. The bell rang, so it was fair game. Not exactly sporting, but sportsmanship.
Wow, all business. Yes, because they're rightfully so frustrated that Dominik made him lose them in the first place by putting a match that they were never supposed to go up against.
So clear about this phase of his career, his future and eventual retirement, but hard to think about that when you watch his present run overseen with this amazing pairing he has struck out with.
AJ is clearly got a ton left in the tank. He's retiring through choice, which is enough. But Dragon Lee coming along for the ride with AJ Styles, and he's absolutely equal to everything the phenomenal one has done, but really needed a tap there. Unfortunately for Dragon Lee. Wow! He landed on his feet in the process.
The Lana to the outside on McDonough. And now slamming that shoulder into the gut of Big. Quick drop kick by Balor into the cover, looking to go back.
How smart was it of the Judgment Day to clear AJ Styles off the apron?
That was incredible.
Before the tag, obviously AJ was down, which has kept a partially beaten down now Dragon Lee in the fight against an incredibly angry and motivated Judgment Day.
Fast start was a good strategy, but Judgment Day to neutralize AJ Styles and the role that he could play early on.
On a mission to right themselves in the record books as 3-time tag team champions here. What a start it has been for them.
Reminder, our main event will be CM Punk and Jay Uso teaming up against Bron Breakker and Big Bronson Reed after what we saw to open up this evening here in New Mexico. Look at Dragon Lee!
So Rhea Ripley broke her nose during a live event. She needs to come back as a heel. I know, the perfect storyline rivalry. Well, yeah, she broke her nose, but I'm saying, like, well, they didn't even start. They didn't even start it, like, you know, the Io and Rio. That's what they call it. They didn't start the Rio tag team yet, so I don't think they would end it that before it even started. She can definitely, most definitely turn into a heel during the time they spend, though. Just like she did Liv Morgan that time.
The tag team champions looking to defend here in New Mexico.
Hello. Hey. You know what I'm thinking? What are you thinking? Hawks, pelicans, raptors, dinosaur party. Okay. I feel like mascots should affect the over-under. Now try saying player props 3 times fast. Player props, player props, player props. A little easier than I thought it was going to be. I don't know. Ooh, betting in space? I'll be honest, I think the move's overrated. I'm sorry. Thanks for my original thought.
Oh my God. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
Welcome to the World Championships on
Ew. Yeah, I don't like that guy, but I love that guy. Show speed. KSI, fuck you.
Push KSI.
And Mr. Beast. Both those guys I hate.
KSI wins.
Now it's your turn.
My turn? Oh,
He's cashing in.
Can you imagine the friendship storytelling in history, the material that will be cinema? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Rhea turning heel isn't like nothing strange or new, but I'm just saying everyone likes Rhea and Io together, and they haven't even started being together, so they're not going to end it before it even started just because she had a broken nose, unfortunately, at an underground match. That'll heal up in no time, and then she'll let her and Io Sky could come back. I just don't know how they would come back. That's all. But they have plenty of time to plan that.
I'm not going anywhere.
You ever tried pancakes and guac? You're about to. Yes, let's go. I got a little recipe, but I can't tell you. But I think you're gonna be happy.
Great scene here in New Mexico. The titles.
You showed up. Dominik showed up. He's gonna cost them the titles again. I swear, if you.
Putting forth the offense now against Finn Balor.
I swear, if Dominik costs them the titles again, Judgment Day has to end soon because I don't know how much more this back and forth winning from Judgment Day I could take because if they pull some dark state shit and make them lose their titles just for them to win them back, then I don't see what the point of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee winning ever was a thought. Because WWE does that all the time. They take random pairings and just makes them lose the title for someone else just so somebody better and more fit for the job could take it and help hold it for real.
Absolutely nothing in this match. The same as the last one, edged by AJ Styles and Dragon Lee the first time around. You feel like it's going to be a real close ending in this one. Could go either way.
Some superstars don't care because all they care about is just on record being a champion. They don't need to have a streak. They're just like, fine, as long as I'm champion.
Perhaps assuming Tom was going to get involved at some point. AJ got his offense early.
Now Tom is up on the apron. As you can see, the cover of the shoulders have been down, and Tom's up on the apron, distracting the referee.
The referee's back on. Going to the move and highly illegal with a drop.
He held on.
Hey!
He tried to hold him for a coup de grace instead.
Wow, it's gonna end fast too. Wow, if this ended fast, then
going for the big one. McDonough struggling his way out of that. There's a forearm.
Oh, he's loading it up, Wade.
oh my god. Wow, this match wasn't long at all. Oh, okay. I was like, wow.
Double stop just in the nick of time there. Gold was slipping away after a major mistake.
Did I miss something from Bray Wyatt because they have the Fireflies out?
Listen to Finn, the Judgment Day win. Dirty Tom's got his marching orders.
You did it slow on purpose. Whatever. You got yourself caught on purpose.
The big man shows up, and look at Tom like a little gnat on his ankle. Oh, the shillelagh is used right on the head of AJ Styles, and now draped into a cover. Oh, Dragon Lee saves it.
Well, Dragon Lee needed to be like you
so you don't need that. Dragon AJ and Dragon are gonna win against the Judgment Day. Yes, because look at the mistake Dominik made. He let himself get caught because he could have been faster and knocked him out with his title, but he didn't. He wanted to be caught. It would have been really funny if it ended the first mistake Dominik made. But yeah, man, you cost them the title again. But Dominik will say, "Don't look at me. Blame Sheamus. He's the one who came out."
Victory for AJ Styles and Raquel.
I wanted to say I'm sorry. Just tonight, the loss, I'm just so disappointed in myself. And then now you have to defend your title next week against Raquel. And I'm just sorry. It's all my fault.
She doesn't know what's coming there. I'm ready. Bonita, it's okay. Really, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
But that's the thing. It's not fine. I mean, I came back and I thought I could hang with all you ladies. And I just feel like I'm rusty and I'm making bad decisions out there. And you all are just so strong and you all are crushing it in this division. I'm like, what am I doing here? Why am I here?
What are you talking about? No, stop. Tú eres Nikki, Bella. You're amazing. Anything you need to believe in yourself more. Because you are one of the women who paved the way for this division. You are one of the...
She keeps hugging her on the title, so...
I have no idea how much I really needed to hear that tonight and how much your words mean to me. Like, you'll never know how much. And I know you're going to crush it next week, by the way, because you're Stephanie and you're amazing. And I wish you all the luck, and I will be there to cheer you on. Okay, you get home safe, right? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, right. Any spoilers? Any spoilers for tomorrow night's matches? Nah, I got nothing. All I just told you that's really new that you wouldn't have known is that Ethan Page and Chelsea Green are the new AAA mixed tag matches, and Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana will have to show up whether it's tonight or next week. Wow, a part 2 of this commercial? Stephanie Vaquer is too friendly. Don't trust Nikki Bella. I know. I don't trust Nikki Bella either. Especially every time that she hugs Stephanie. It's always like, you know, putting her body on the title. Like she's trying to protect her title. Her title.
Which is why I love it. In fact, tonight, I can't figure out why you would team with the very man who 2 weeks ago prevented you from becoming the heavyweight champion.
I thought I owe you an explanation, OG. You got everybody in my ear, right? CM Punk facing me one-on-one, man, and no tricks, none of that. I respect that, OG.
That's not how the tribal chief.
Hey, OG, I don't care what the tribal chief say. I don't care what Jimmy say. I don't care what my family say, what the whole world got to say about me. All I care about is what Jay Uso say now. All my heart, Uso. That's it, OG.
Yeah. And it saves me a very difficult conversation that I was tasked to having because I asked the Bronze to wait. I asked the Bronze to wait with the Battle Royal. I asked the Bronze not to get involved in your match, but now the leashes are off. It's all out with the entire roster. If someone doesn't conform to the vision, they get smacked at the door. It's not like the old days. Are you with the vision now? No. Are you with the vision this week? No. Are you with the vision this week? No.
What is that?
Now it's at the door.
That's a weird gesture.
Now, if someone is not conforming with the vision, they get their asses handed to them at the door every single solitary week that they show up.
Don't do that hand gesture ever again.
As I can see, Jey Uso, you have a
Thank you.
vision all of your own. And I like it. Good luck today.
Is Richard Galante, former Costco CFO, a man who stared inflation in the face and said, "You can have my hot dog."
Held the line for 40 years. A hot dog and a soda for $1.50.
You brought him on as Mint's new chief anti-inflation officer. His job? Make sure that we stay $15 a month.
Mint's hot dogs will be $15 a month forever.
Look, no, hold on. We don't sell hot dogs.
Yet.
Forever.
Yet.
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
Do exist.
Seeing this old M&M's commercial reminds me of my grandfather.
Get new Little Caesars cheesesteak crispy buns. It's so good,
That was because he was always his favorite one. That's why we hold that commercial so dearly. And I'm glad they still use it anyways, because usually when it comes to old commercials, like old holiday commercials, they try to reboot it and make it into a newer generation and a lot trendier version. So that's why. Which is good sometimes, but I'm glad that they haven't changed it.
And trust me,
You're getting sleepy. Yeah. And it'll be like that for a couple of weeks because daylight savings ended, so I'm still thinking it right now that it's supposed to be 11 o'clock.
Now I take them to make 30.
Raise NBA stars, everybody does everything.
Ant-Man, SGA, Luka, dudes playing 1 through 5.
And I just ate 2.
Got me smashing.
And I just ate 2, and usually when I have a full stomach, that's when I get sleepier.
300 if you're veterans, paid in bonus bets. Plus, get 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. The crown is yours.
The Hershey Kisses Bell commercial is enchanted. Yeah, I know. That's a commercial that I'm glad they didn't change either. Hi there.
Introducing Battlefield Red Set. Play free now.
Think about all the responsibility you got. I'm sure it's a lot of stress.
My brother watches this show, but I have yet to figure out what it's really about. Even though I watched like maybe 4 episodes of it with him.
Hell no.
I've been going through some things.
Are you Puerto Rican? Yes, I am. But I was born in America.
John Cena's last match is going to be at
In
Saturday
Long
Night
Island.
Event at Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Saturday, December 13th, and tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And it is time for the last time it's now tournament draw to find out the first participants to see who will be John Cena's final opponent.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the names have been drawn at random. The ink is dry and the phone calls are made. I am proud to announce the first 2 opening round matches taking place next week in the Last Time Is Now tournament. First up, one that quite frankly may go all over Boston, the Bulgarian group Rusev goes one-on-one with former World Heavyweight Champion, Judgement personified, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest versus Rusev. You know, I kind of have...
The king of strong style himself,
Shinsuke and...
Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Ooh.
My longtime close personal friend Nick Aldis will draw the next two opening round matches this Friday on SmackDown. Until then, I want to wish everybody the best of luck. And Matt.
Yeah, no lie. As much as I like Damian Priest, I need that win to go to Rusev only because John Cena had a good feud with Rusev back then too. So.
The final time, John Cena in front of his hometown fans. Boston will be roaring for the never-seen 17 as for the last time in now tournament. You heard it. The big man.
John Cena had a feud with Rusev all those years ago, and of course Sheamus and John Cena had their fair share of matches. I don't think that big of a rivalry they had, but they have fought each other before.
Versus the Celtic Warrior, and that can only equal one thing.
Never seen them wrestle. I could have sworn Rusev fought John Cena all those years ago when he first started. When Rusev and Cesaro and Sheamus were together. Well, not all three of them. Only Sheamus and Cesaro. Cesaro and Cena feuded, yeah.
Become a women's world champ against Stephanie Vaquer next week on Raw from Boston.
Aw, that lady looked so happy. She had Dia de los Muertos makeup on. Thank you for skipping this whole intro.
Wait a second. He's cashing in. The WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
Like us, you might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. We are the undiagnosed. We've been told we snore at night and gasp for air. Daytime sleepiness is a dread, but we still have people who count on us. And we're more than just human beings. We are humans. Beings. OSA is a chronic condition tied to breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation during sleep. You're undiagnosed? Talk to your doctor about OSA.
I like Damien too. I mean, Damien made the Judgment Day what it is today. I know. Get some sleep. I look high. No, I don't. High is the last thing I am. Because I'm not my brother and mom. So.
It's kind of catchy.
And I'll sleep when I feel like it. This time different thing does hit. This time different thing does hit. Not time difference, you know. Daylight saving time thing actually does affect me for some weeks.
That includes any pizza size, any toppings, all 50% off. But hurry, this deal won't last long.
And I get bored. I get bored sometimes when I watch the same things over and over again because that's just how predictable these wrestling episodes can be. So.
Everyone's got to tell.
my brother needs me, I guess, because I hear him banging on the wall and my mom is upstairs. Why is he banging on the ceiling for me?
WrestleMania Vegas.
Yeah, I'm committed to the string, so.
As New Mexico roars for Jey Uso, we remind you tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by
If you can't handle my natural human feelings, then fine.
Well, this stretch for Jey has been complex. Finding his way through Roman's advice, having the dynamic in his brother Jimmy that challenged his purpose, and that Saturday night going to the limit with CM Punk in that World Heavyweight Championship match. Speaking of,
You're funny, you said that you're not like your mother and brother because they get high. Yeah, because they smoke, unlike me, they smoke weed. I'm the only person in this house that never smoked or drank.
quickly things change. Tag team partners, 48 hours removed from fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship against each other.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? Well, CM Punk, I just see targets.
I'll have my stapler gun ready the moment you put your lips anywhere near me.
Holding the biggest prize on Raw, the World Heavyweight Championship. And everybody in that locker room wants a piece of you.
And trust me, the Home Alone guys would find it very painful.
Not just concern, that gold in hand. And to your point, the immediate reality of the target on his back. That happened earlier tonight when the Vision attacked. Jackets are a perfect fit for the most destructive members on the roster. Breaker and Reed, they have taken a path that only has one vision, their vision.
That break of the LA Knight last week made it quite clear he viewed that as earning him the right to the first opportunity at whoever won the gold at Saturday night's main event, and of course, his tag partner being Bronson Reed, the man who beat the great Roman Reigns in the Aussie street fight at Crown Jewel, similarly feels like he is deserving of an opportunity.
Is Cody Rhodes still together with CM Punk? No, he's not.
They are not letting anybody stand in front of them. And right now they may be looking to mow down Jey Uso and CM Punk this evening.
And yet earlier tonight, that's exactly what happened. If somebody stepped into the front of the line, as shockingly, Logan Paul arrived just when CM Punk was saying, I know there's a line. And then Logan Paul arrived to say, I'm first in line.
That was the message being sent by the Vision. I think the rest of the locker room are going to try and joke the line ahead of the Vision now. That's the warning to everyone else. But this guy was dumb enough to try it. Nobody else should try it, or you will get the same treatment.
A tsunami by Lee was the treatment that Logan Paul received.
Who knows what treatment Logan Paul is currently receiving, whatever medical facility he ended up at.
330-plus pounds comes crashing down on Sky.
This is really interesting to me. CM Punk and Jey Uso obviously at each other's throats just 48 hours ago at Saturday night's main event. Can you really trust that guy? Especially if you're CM Punk, Jey Uso, despite saying all the right things, not the best man wanting it in a sporting way, of course. Paul Heyman tried to stir the pot here earlier. Seems to have bounced off Jey Uso, but how much trust is really there between those two?
I thought that Jey and Punk had a very sincere exchange earlier tonight. When Jey turned to him and said, listen, I saw what happened in the division. I'm with you. And Punk didn't hesitate much in thinking about it. And that's why they're appearing here.
Hello. Cody Rhodes is on SmackDown. Might do a storyline with Randy at Survivor Series. I hope so, but it looks like they haven't officially. They haven't. Well, to be fair, we haven't even seen Cody Rhodes yet, so I assumed that they would try again with Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, but I don't know because we haven't seen nothing yet, and we won't until Friday.
And how about some teamwork? As Jey goes flying and takes out the bronze to the floor. To a big roar.
Yes.
Life's not a race, but you're busy, and every second counts. So every hearty breakfast, weeknight dinner, and healthy snack you can shop for without going to the store, it's like you're winning a 100-meter dash against time itself. Get groceries you need at DoorDash Speed. Take that, time.
Aww. Cruel fate. You always hope to get a pink and red when it comes to a little fun size. When it comes to a little fun size Starburst.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. It doesn't just have great bones. It was the backbone of your community. So you breathe in new life, grinding away to make space for tomorrow, for your people. This isn't just a restoration.
Who's my best wrestler? I don't have one.
Because you're always willing to know.
It depends on who's fighting and who's being
You
shown.
are a fighter. This is your reward. Medalla, the mark of a fighter.
Introducing Battlefield Red Set. Play free now.
I don't want to see Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. Drew is finished. He's a jobber. He doesn't deserve a rematch now. Many times he's gonna lose. I know, but WWE doesn't care. They still do it.
The World Heavyweight Championship reign
Don't worry about it.
is 48 hours old, and now he's right back to action in tag action against the Vision, the destructive force of Braun Breaker. And look at this! Big Bronson Reed piggyback, slamming down all that weight, and somehow gets his shoulders up.
330 of Bronson Reed, now down to what, 260 of Braun Breaker. That's a hell of a lot of weight coming crashing down on the ribs of CM Punk. It took some severe punishment just 48 hours ago at Saturday night's main event.
48 hours ago, they opposite each other. Both have taken it to the limit, exhausted, and then Punk get the back-to-back GTS doubled up for the pinfall victory. Then Jay did the right thing earlier tonight, coming to Punk and saying, let me help you. We got to deal with the Vision, and thus they team up here. But it is the Vision in complete control right now, Wade.
Emotional loss for Jay Uso. We put everything into regaining that World Heavyweight Championship. It's been a real reset moment for Jay, you feel.
Roger's got Punk right in the corner.
Jay Uso looking to do things in his own words, his own way, the Jay Uso way. Stop listening to anyone else, but right now it's completely helpless. But overestimating his coverage there was Braun Breaker. And now the crew is
he really jumped over it.
in the body of CM Punk, screaming in agony. It'll get a lot worse if he does not get this time to Jay Uso. Oh, he doesn't.
Massive elbow drop across the top of the back from Bronson Reed, who then pushed Jay Uso off the apron.
Massive elbow drop. You tell me one thing Braun Breaker does in that ring that isn't massive. Everything he does is massive. A massive walk-up, a massive clothesline, and of course, if it comes to it, as we saw earlier, a massive tsunami.
Yeah, we saw that as he landed. Oh, look at the teamwork! Look at the teamwork of the Vision! And the save by Uso!
Blackjack low blower there. That would have been a 3 count, you feel, against CM Punk.
Yes.
Jay Uso with that tag team timing that nobody can do better, just getting there in the nick of time. But perhaps simply prolonging the
Because that means
the
nothing.
World Heavyweight Champ CM Punk.
He looks like Breaker is ready to bring that engine. As Punk tries to fight back, he went to the body, and now a headshot comes raining in on Braun Breaker. But a big knee equalizes things.
Slugging away there with all his might, but it bouncing on.
You know, I think the whole time, the top Titantrons were glitching because I see some like glitchy blinking lights up on the, you know, the nosebleed seats.
But is that one last leap here from CM Punk?
The current World Heavyweight Champion.
For me, the best wrestling is Jimmy and James, so that's great. They're nice. Won't mind seeing a third member for the Vision, yeah, but I have to assume it's Brock Lesnar, maybe, only because they still never got through. They still never got through what Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman were talking about during, like, you know, the time Seth Rollins kept accusing him of working with each other because he's the one who announced Brock Lesnar in John Cena's fight.
Running hip attack had something special on it for Bronson Reed.
No time to lick his wounds. Straight back against the very best in the game. Jay Uso looking so good.
I think he was looking for the jagged edge there, but instead it's Uso with a spear! With a spear and hook in the leg! Alone at the last possible second, Braun Breaker saves it.
We know all about Braun Breaker's top speed. Almost didn't get there, but made it in time. And now flattered by CM Punk. And this one breaking down before our eyes. Completely wiping out Braun Breaker. But things are looking so good now for Punk and Jay Uso, who are just a step ahead of the Vision.
Suicide dive!
Poor camera guy.
For Jay Uso were completely flattening the massive Arcilla Bronson Reed.
Action everywhere you look right now. Going down on the floor as Reed
house getting high.
It is.
I swear, if they make Logan Paul help these guys.
No.
Count out. No contest. Yeah, who could have saw that?
Survival. Because the Vision are apparently out here to take a major chunk of flesh out of Jey Uso, and perhaps more importantly, the World Heavyweight Champ, CM Punk.
Oh, as Jey turns it around and sends Breaker right into the steel steps.
Somebody's getting hurt badly in this scenario. Only 4 men walking out of this situation. You'll notice our security team is staying well clear, perhaps with very good reason, and now the action going too close to us.
Well, you don't got the kick man on the announce desk as Punk is going to clear it.
Punk has to, it's over him.
Yes.
Remember, he said, we got to take care of the Vision. That's what Jey said. Right now, they're taking care of Big Bronson Reed. Right on top of our reinforced announce desk. They've got him lined up, laid out.
No.
A super spear on Uso.
He didn't put too much pressure on that, so. Oh.
Security barrier, 330 pounds.
The barricade did move out of place.
Bodies flying everywhere.
They are not done yet, apparently.
Which sends CM Punk over the timekeeper barrier. And now Jey is in such a compromised position as the Vision has him in the ring.
Roman Reigns. He said he don't want to see them till Christmas.
This is what happens when you get in the way.
Jimmy, are you actually going to help?
At 23 miles an hour, set up for a devastating spear.
Physical consequences. That is the message from these two killers. And we are looking like an action replay of what we saw earlier tonight.
The destruction of Jey, a spear in a tsunami.
Well, someone's out indefinitely.
To Jey Uso, but before it could get even worse, CM Punk saving the day, or saving what is left of his tag partner tonight, Jey Uso, but the Vision are not relenting.
Weapons in hand. They grab their own chairs.
Just when CM Punk thought he had an equalizer, the mathematics
In your opinion, who is better than Jimmy or Jey Uso? Neither. Oh, wow. Look at Paul. You're helping. Yes, exactly. So, Logan Paul is the third person, right? Because that's, if it doesn't mean that, if it doesn't... Because I think that's even worse. I think that's even worse than Seth Rollins, honestly. This makes me wish Seth Rollins was back, because I'd totally rather it be Seth Rollins than... he cut himself. He cut himself with that. It's a peace offering. Well, thank you for clarifying me still being Thank you for clarifying me still hating you. Oh good times. Well, this was a good ending. Hating Logan Paul is having a reason to still hate Logan Paul is the best ending. Wonderful times we had. What happened? Logan Paul looked like he was going to help CM Punk, but he didn't, just like I knew he wouldn't. He punched him with his signature brass knuckles and gave it as a peace offering to Paul Heyman. So, will Logan Paul join the Vision as the third guy? Because, honestly, I think that would be a solid group if they're trying to make this group the hated group. Because nobody was never going to truly hate on Seth Rollins. People still like Seth Rollins. People still like Seth Rollins even when he's a heel. So, it was never going to work with Seth Rollins like that. So, since everybody hates Logan Paul with a passion, that makes more sense to me. So, well, they didn't say, like, legitimately, I'm with you guys, but obviously Logan Paul wouldn't give his brass knuckles to Paul Heyman if that didn't mean anything, so. Yeah. Screw all you simps. And that's the end of the show, you guys, though. This was a way better ending, though. This is probably one of the best endings so far for Raw, considering that all, like most of October, that they had the worst endings possible. So this was a kind of more satisfying ending. Bittersweet, but bittersweet endings are not always terrible. So this is all fine and dandy. So yeah. But I'm ignoring all these sims. I'm just gonna say my piece. NXT is still better. Oh yeah, for sure. NXT is definitely still better, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tomorrow because we got to see how Ethan Page is going to now be as a double champion now, because I assume now that Ethan Page is a double champion with Chelsea Green, he's going to spend more time in AAA, and that makes me think that he probably is soon going to lose his North American title, because look what happened to Trick Williams. He was only TNA champion for maybe 3-4 months ish, and maybe that's all it takes for double champ in NXT. So, but I'm glad that at least they're teaming up Ethan Page and Chelsea Green, because they did make a very solid team together. At first I only hated it because Ethan Page, but Chelsea Green makes me love anything. So I specifically loved it for Chelsea Green and only Chelsea Green, because Ethan Page is a terrible person, kind of like Logan Paul, but at least he shows up to work. So at least he shows up to work, and at least he actually is accepting. So that's all fine and dandy. Lola Vice and Mr. Rogue One are probably going to show up and challenge them for it. And who knows, maybe there'll be an upcoming AAA pay-per-view soon enough because of that. So tomorrow we'll see. But until then, another Knock It You Out stream's done. My Knock It You Out stream social medias are in the description below, and I'm on hiatus until further notice, but you'll be the first one to know if I do come out of hiatus. And my donation links are below as well. Ko-Fi or Cash App. Any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Thank you. And the wrestling server website is in the description below. Today's link of today's show is the one that I put down there. But go to the home watermark on the website and you can have access to all the live shows that are on right now from any wrestling company and pay-per-views as well. It'll all be accessed. What's upcoming, you can see it all there. Bookmark it if you don't have any live TV streaming services or live TV, so that'll save you. Yeah. Okay, but I think that's all that needs to be said. I will see you tomorrow at NXT. Another Knock It You Out stream's done. Take care, love you, and remember, do it with idle energy. Bye.